host. Excellent moment one of us. We say good morning, good afternoon, evening, depending on it is the global clusters, and today is Wednesday, and every Wednesday we come together to do genuine love evolution. In the voice of the founder of the global clusters, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, we are saying, let us come do genuine love revolution instead of answers, instead of end bad governance revolution, instead of taking back and other unrest and protests that never yielded benefit to our society, our community, our nation, and as a people. We are calling ourselves for genuine love revolution, where we come every day, Wednesday, to discuss how we can use love to build ourselves up. We are so fortunate to have the 002 Genuine Love Revolution in the building in person of our relationship coach, Mr. Cypran. Thank you so very much, and a big shout out to the 001 Genuine Love Revolution in person of Ambassador Olayinka Afolabi, the global president of WeWard Foundation. Thank you so very much. As our custom is, we introduce ourselves to the promo video of the Genuine Love Revolution as we proceed. Host, kindly share the video of Genuine Love Revolution. Thank you.
Love is the most powerful force for change. Welcome to the Genuine Love Revolution. This movement is about embracing love, not just as a feeling, but as a transformative way of life. It begins with loving yourself, extends to those around you, and radiates outward to the entire world. Through kindness, empathy, and compassion, we can build relationships that truly matter. This revolution calls us to lead with our hearts, to see the humanity in others, and to create a ripple effect of care and connection. Imagine a world where every act of kindness inspires another, where empathy becomes our daily practice, where compassion binds us together. This is the power of genuine love, and it starts with you. Each small act, every warm embrace, each helping hand, these are the building blocks of a more caring and empathetic society. Join us at Global Clusters as we ignite this revolution of genuine love, inspiring a more caring and empathetic society. Love is the answer, and the Genuine Love Revolution is calling you to action. Visit theglobalclusters.org and be part of this transformative journey. Stay tuned for updates on the revolution, and don't miss a single meeting. They're vital to building the world we all deserve. Let's lead with love, starting today.
Let us lead with love, starting today. It is the Global Clusters, and we are here again today with the Genuine Love Evolution. To everyone viewing from YouTube, from Facebook, from Instagram, from X, and from LinkedIn, we say thank you so very much. As you follow through, kindly drop all your reviews and your reactions as we proceed. The Global Cluster is a large academy whereby we come every day. It's a big, big community. We come every day to train ourselves to have a better nation, because we believe that a better people is a better nation, and for us to have developed nation, we need to have developed people. And we are so fortunate to have the 002 Genuine Love in the building today, in person of our coach, relationship coach, Mr. Clusterian Cypran. Sir, you are welcome, sir. Thank you so very much. Over to you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Clusterian Uluwaseyi. Thank you, the Global President. Thank you, the Global First Lady. I also want to appreciate the 001 Genuine Love. It's a thing of joy to be here today. like he said, Wednesday is the time we discuss genuine love and how we can apply it to our day-to-day lives to help ourselves and to build a nation, because global clusters, as a matter of fact, is a nation building platform. It's not just a social media platform. So today we're going to look at bringing love to workplace, how we can show genuine love in our workplaces, to the people around us, to our fellow workers, our colleagues, to our staff and everyone. So that's what we're going to look at today. We're going to take a look at few things. They are all simple things. They're not really big things, but they have the power to transmit that genuine love from both the head to the subject, or from the subject to the head, and even spread among the clients of that particular in that particular organization. So the reason why we really have to talk about this is because of the fact that we spend most of our time in our workplace. For example, an average person that works from 9 to 5 every day spends like 40 hours in a week working. So check it. It's more than the time you spend sleeping. It's more than time you spend even with your own family. You understand? So it means that if you can transmit genuine love in our workplace effectively, that we can make more impact even when we, compare it to the time we spend with our family. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So we spend more time at work than we spend elsewhere. That's why I brought up this topic, how to show genuine love in our workplace. So I'm going to touch so many things, starting from number one. I have something I put down here. I'm going to read out. Number one of the ways, in fact, the first way you can show genuine love in the workplace or in your organization is respect. 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 The foundation of love in the workplace is respect. You greet people warmly, from the cleaners to the CEO. Even if you are the CEO, you start from the least to the person just next after you. Greet everybody warmly, cheerfully. Respect people's opinions. Yes, we know you are the head. For example, you are the CEO of the company, and more likely that you have the final say, right? But you should be able to respect people's opinion. Yes, you have an idea, you brought up something, don't just force it on people. Allow them to be able to say, oh, sir, this particular one is not going to go this way. This particular one will not be so okay for me, will not be suitable for me. Allow them to speak. Allow them to give their opinion. That is a form of respect. In our day-to-day, most especially in this country, I will not talk more. I want to talk about outside this country, because I believe that most of them seem to have a more a professional way of relating, as in more professional relationship between the head and the subject, or maybe the staff in every organization. Let's talk about this country that all of us have, let me say, day-to-day experience of. Most times you see the owner of establishment, be it school, be it market, supermarket, trying to control everything and everybody. Yes, I know why. Sometimes some of them have reasons why they do that, because sometimes if you give people allowed, they will, look for allowance or extend it even beyond where you would want the limit to be. But even at that, as the head, you should be able to respect everyone, respect people's opinion. Even if you're not going to take it, you listen, tell them reason why you're not going to take it, instead of forcing down all your ideas, forcing down all your strategies on them. It doesn't only bring peace in your workplace, it also brings the growth of that organization, because you are not an island. People's ideas can bring you up. So respect people's opinion, respect people's time, respect people's personal boundaries. Even if you know about their family life, even if you know about their private life, you mustn't talk about it or maybe use it against them. You have to respect that. Since it's not relating to the work they came to do, you should leave it aside. Respect people's boundaries. Avoid gossip or negative talk behind people's backs. It's even fair that if you hear anything that any particular person did in the organization, you call both people, both the person that reported the person to you and the person that was reported, so that you will bring that harmony and peace, clarity and sincerity. So avoid gossip or negative talk behind people's back. Respect is quiet, but it's powerful. It makes people feel safe. That's number one. Number two, on how you can show genuine love in your workplace is listen like you mean it. Yes, why I say listen like you mean it is because most times when people think, as in when people say they are listening to you, most times they're not listening. Or maybe they are just hearing you, they are not listening. That's why I say listen like you mean it. When you're listening, it requires a lot of things. It requires focus, it requires concentration. So you listen with all your heart, be attentive so that you get the message. And most times why there is people used to have why people have misunderstandings because of lack of listening. I don't want to talk about lack of understanding, because if you listen very well, in most cases we understand. So it's lack of listening. It starts from there. That's where the kind of channel is most times broken. And when it happens, you see that the person will not understand. Is it not something that you heard that you will understand? So you listen like you do what? You mean it. If you want to build trust, learn to listen. When someone speaks, stop what you're doing and give full attention. Don't interrupt. Don't assume. Don't rush to give advice. You may not have any need for it if you listen very well. Just listen. Sometimes that's all someone needs. Listening is one of the highest forms of love. Listening is one of the highest forms of love. The third one on how you can show genuine love in your workplace is be empathetic and compassionate. Be empathetic and compassionate. People go through silent battles daily. People go through silent battles daily. A little kindness goes a long way. Yes, ask them questions like, are you okay? And mean it. Don't just ask it to fulfill all righteousness. Don't just ask it to be like you've asked. Or maybe use it against them later on to say, okay, I asked the person. No, ask it with all sincerity. Ask it like you mean it. Celebrate with them in good times. Like someone is having birthday, call them together, celebrate with them. Someone has wedding, someone has childbirth, celebrate with them when they are in good times. Comfort them when they are in hard times. If they lose loved ones, comfort them. Console them. That shows concern. Is also part of respect. Compassion is powerful. Comfort them in hard times. Celebrate them in good times. Don't be so focused on the results that you want to get in your organization. Yes. Most times you see people, they are just looking at the targets. And if you cannot meet up with the target as a staff, they will turn against you. It will show all. If you see their countenance, it will change. Show compassion. Don't focus on the results to the extent that you forget that they are humans. You don't know what they're going to. Try to find out if things are not going well. Call them. Ask them questions. Try to do whatever that is disturbing them. Find out. Do your inquiries. It's going to give you a clear picture on why they might not be getting the result. And it will help you, because some of the problems they're going through, you can solve it. It might not be monetary. It might just be an advice. So like, for example, aside from the fact that I'm a relationship coach, I have been able to encounter people being affected, as in having a low productivity because of personal issues. What did I do? I was able to apply that my skills to be able to help them at least get better with the particular issue they were going through. In turn, helping them to return back to the very best disposition to work. And then productivity comes, result comes. So you might have solution to their problem, but because you're focusing on the result, leaving that side apart, you end up even injuring them the more. Instead of them to produce something they will now even get, lose more and get more bad results for you. So please don't focus on results that you forget that they are human. They are human beings before they became your staff, before they started looking for money. So you should have that as at the back of your mind as a CEO, as person in charge. Compassion builds emotional safety. Compassion builds emotional safety. When people feel cared for, they thrive. When people feel cared for, they thrive. There are some organizations, I wouldn't want to mention names because, yeah, for the sake of privacy, I won't mention names. There are some organizations you come in, you will see staff sincerely working, not because he will be paid at the end of the month, but because he wants that organization to grow. I don't know if you get what I say. They are working not because they are going to be given a paycheck at the end of the month, rather because they sincerely want that organization to do what? Grow. That is the kind of energy you need if you're a business owner among your staff. Let them not work because of compulsion. Let them not work because of the fact that they will be paid, but because they want the growth of that organization. That's when, even if you are not there as the owner, they will still promote that company. Number 4 on how to show genuine love in a workplace. Celebrate and affirm people. Celebrate and affirm people. Everybody wants to feel seen. Yes, that's why social media seems rowdy. Some people will tell you that social media, changed the world, or maybe, how will I even put it, spoiled the world. Some will say that. But I disagree totally, because social media didn't do anything. That's why in the past, when we were starting out on social media, some people were against it, even some churches. I was telling them practically all the places I was able to speak, I was privileged to speak. I was telling them that the problem is not the social media. The problem of you see on social media is from the people using the social media. People come here to show who they are. The only thing social media did was to amplify people. In the past, for you to be heard, you have to go to a radio station. I could remember when I wanted to just do one program that time on relationship, how much I was charged. The dream died a natural death. I didn't even go back again. Just to, it was a 5 minutes or 10 minutes program then in a radio station. But today, you can be heard by just opening your social media. Go to Facebook, go to TikTok, go to Instagram, YouTube, and speak. You might be opportune to go viral, and that's it. The world will get to hear you. Some of the people that are trending today, I don't want to mention names, they don't even deserve to trend. I have to tell you the truth. But they are there because of the fact that we are in social media era. They were opportune to have the algorithm promote their content, and they are there. You understand? So that time it was a big deal. There are some people that said they don't want to be involved. Around that time, the people used to visit because they met on Facebook. They will lose life along the line. People painted Facebook bad. But I kept on speaking. This is not the problem. Social media is not the problem. The people that are using it are the problem. If you are good, you come here and show your goodness. If you are bad, you come here and show your badness. The only thing is that social media makes it free for people to express themselves, amplifies the voice of people, and that's why you get to hear so many bodies speaking. And it makes it look as if there's no standard again. But we still have standard. Yeah, we still have standard. So, like I said, everybody wants to feel seen. Don't wait for HR to do it. We know, what, most times the HR are the people that manage the staff within the organization, and as the owner, you allow them to see. Most times they might be so occupied with work that they don't notice that someone is dying inside. Try to calm down. Try to feel your staff. Find out what the problem is. Help. Celebrate them. Yeah. Birthdays, I've talked about it before. Celebrate them. When you give them promotion, call for celebration. Work anniversaries, celebrate it. Acknowledge efforts. When someone does something exceptional, you gift the person. I like what I see in some of the companies right now. You see people, they will kind of make this enlargement or photo frame of the best staff for the month, and before you enter the reception, you're going to see it, or maybe just at the entrance of that organization. It's powerful. You don't know how much energy you're pushing, very positive energy, you're pushing behind that particular person. After being seen for 1 month, you think the person will go back and play? They will work harder. That's positive energy. Acknowledge efforts, even the small ones. Yes. A kind word in the hallway could turn someone's whole week around. Yes. Positive words can change people's life. You see someone that is already tired of life, and you saw the person, and you're like, ah, you look so beautiful, or you appreciate the person's work. I saw what you did here. It was powerful. It was wonderful. In fact, I was meaning to meet with you and discuss stuff with you. That energy is enough to make the person see reasons to live. Yes, because you don't know when the last time he or she received such positive energy. So you as the CEO, you as even the staff of an organization, it's not just the CEO, you can also do that. It's one of the ways to spread genuine love in the workplace. Number 5, the 5th way, offer help, not just for the feedback, offer help sincerely. Yes. There was a time I was in a conference and someone asked a question about um the question was like, can I train a girl that is not a graduate? I want to marry a graduate, but I like her, but she's not a graduate, and she's from a poor family, and I have the resources to train her. And you know what's happening most times when you finish training her, she would, leave you and marry another man and something like that. So that was the question the person asked. It was a man, a grown man. So I answered him. I told him, help because you are in the position to help. Don't help with a lot of appendages attached. Help because you're in position to help. Whoever you know that needs help, you can offer. Please help the person. Before relationship, before marriage, there is life. Before relationship and marriage, there is life. You mustn't attach all those things to a simple help. For the fact that you can afford that help, for the fact that you're in position is a great privilege. There are people that are not in that position. There are people that would want to offer such a but they are not in that position. So offer help, not just for the feedback, not just for the thank you you're going to receive, but for the fact that that help needs to be offered. The person you're offering it needs it. Feedback is necessary, yes, but love says, I want you to grow and I will help you get there. Let that be your message. I want you to grow and I will help you get there. Don't criticize people publicly. No, correct with kindness and support. Offer solutions, not just problems. Ask questions like, how can I support you to do better? How can I support you to do better? When people know you are for them, not against them, they blossom, they flourish. Yes. Number six, I will try to be faster because of time. We're already almost halfway gone. So number 6 is create shared moments. Create shared moments. Don't underestimate the power of shared laughter and memories. Organize team bonding activities in your organization. Even simple lunch hangouts or games, they all matter. Share personal stories when appropriate. It breaks down walls. It makes people understand that they are not the only one going through tough times. They need to see that you also are going through tough times. Or maybe you went through tough time before you became good, or before you became fine, or before you became big. So they should all know that they are all positive stories that can inspire them. Laugh together, smile often, be approachable. Shared moments build trust and lasting connections. Number 7 of how to show genuine love in your workplaces. Be consistently real. Be consistently real. Yes, as a matter of emphasis, consistently. Be consistently real. Yes, love in the workplace is about authenticity. Be honest, not fake. Be kind, not nice just for show, to show up. Not being nice just for people to see you and say, oh, this person is nice. No, be really nice, be sincere. When you want to help people, bring out your heart. Let it be from within. If you mess up, apologize. It doesn't matter. Anybody can make mistake. Even if you are the head, anybody can make mistake. Accommodate people's suggestion and feedback to you. Don't say, oh, because I'm at the helm of affairs, you can't talk to me like that. If they cannot talk to you like that, you are missing a lot of information. Let me tell you. If they cannot talk to you freely to tell you, hey, this is not going right, if they are scared of trying to tell you certain things you're not doing right, you are very much in trouble. One day you're going to lose that position. Then you realize that anybody can talk to you and nothing will happen. Yes. If you mess up, apologize. If you succeed, share the credit with people. Don't say, I succeeded. Say, we succeeded. We did this. We achieved this. We see this contract. We delivered. It inspires people in the workplace. Let people see you, not a maxed up professional robot. Don't be a boss. Be a leader. Let people see that person that they want to follow, they want to work with. Yeah. Let people see you as a sincere, compassionate person, and not just the person at the helm of affairs, the person they must follow, the person they must listen to, or they'll be in trouble. Real people attract real connections. Real people attract real connections. In conclusion, because I'm going to round up here to give room for other things. In conclusion, love in the workplace isn't a big drama. It's in the small, consistent things we do, how we speak, how we listen, how we support, how we celebrate others. If you want to lead well, start by loving well. If you want to build a great team, build great relationships. If you want to leave a legacy at work, leave people better than you met them. Let's stop seeing our jobs as just places of transactions and targets. Let's start seeing them as spaces of connection, growth, and care. That's how we create a workplace where people don't just work, rather, they belong and they help to make things work. Thank you very much for the opportunity and good evening.
Wow. Thank you so very much, sir. We really appreciate you, and we appreciate Grace in you. And thank God for the smooth network today. Everything was on point. We really appreciate all you have given. You have given a lot. You know, this goes cut across both the CEO and I'm talking about the employer and the employee right now. You know, and it's so good that we have everybody listening, especially the youth. It's very, very important because uh, these days you see youth, they are opportune to take up responsibilities. You see them wanting to look superior than uh, their fellow youths, and that causes some unnecessary bad blood. And thank you. I'm so sure this is on air now. It's on YouTube, on Facebook, and everybody can hear. And we are picking every point, and I'm learning also. Not just not just productivity alone. I shouldn't just focus on targets alone. When you mention targets, I could relate to some companies. I know you don't want to mention, but most of us are experienced in the workplaces. We know some places you have to meet that you don't care how you want to do. In fact, some will tell you, I don't care how you want to do, just give me a result. You know, but you have mentioned it right now that results could be very easy when everybody sees that they are valued. You know, when I'm celebrated and I see that whatever I'm doing, this person I'm doing for have interest in me. You understand? It's very, very important. And what you mentioned is true. We see people that some people, even their salary sometimes comes 2 weeks of the next month. But you see them joyful, they are still going to work, they are happy. Not that they don't have other opportunities, but because of their workplace have turned to a kind of family, like an household. Everybody is happy. The boss is just a boss. It's a leader. In fact, it make everybody see interest. Like you mentioned a lot, sir. Some people, we don't know how to manage preference. We don't know how to manage opportunities. We don't know how to manage that pay that we are giving. We are giving allowance, giving some privilege. Yes, sir. When we are giving some indulgence, that's where there's some constraint. Especially the youth. I'll be talking about the youth, but as the youth, I see things, and sometimes when you give some people some privileges, they abuse it, and that's a big challenge, and it's having constraint on how we do things. And when the let's say the CEO or the boss gave some people, it's this kind of a very cooperative leader, you understand, whereby it gave everybody opportunity to grow. Some of us want to take advantage of that, and that's where the problem is. Most times it's not just about the CEO alone. It's not just about the principal alone. It's not just about the leader alone. We also, you understand, we should when the hand of love is extended to us, we should accept it. We shouldn't take it for granted. It's a real issue, sir. It's a real issue that I have experienced many times. Many times I've had experience in several workplaces, and I've seen how people, how staff, how employees have abused the opportunities given to them, and that will now change the boss. So every allowances, every opportunity now closed down because of the abuse some people have done. It's very important that we take note of this when something happen, in our own side as a subject, or as an employee, as a staff. We should do our best to maintain that boundary. Yeah, I'm giving opportunities, but I should know that this is a leader, this is my boss. I should give. By doing that, I'm showing love back. Yes, sir. I am not giving love. If I'm receiving love, somebody adopted. In fact, there are some bosses, there are some CEOs that have turned some of their staff to even their children. They've adopted them because of the kind of relationship they've had. You understand? And sometimes some youth will not want to abuse that. After all, the boss, he knows me. I'm his favorite. You understand? Things like that affect our organization, and some people, other staff will not be feeling like, what is happening? You understand? Why is this happening? We ought to be on the same level. Even if a staff is your favorite, based on maybe their work ethics or what they do, we should make sure that we give this kind of, or that's why we have this kind of meetings. You understand? I feel like this every of our revolutionary concepts should be made compulsory everywhere, at work, at home. Let this be enshrined so people will know how to behave. Because this, when I'm talking about a nation is just it's not just a geographical location. It's that it's about everything. It's about the home. It's about every organization. Yes, sir. Every organization that make up socialization, even the workplace, everything. So we also, as followers in every of our endeavors, we also should maintain that. And of course, the leaders also, I believe, they will take something out of it. Give listening ear. Not everybody that is going through issues that they are lying. You understand? Because something is not happening to you, you say they are lying. You just fake sick or work for me. I don't care. There are some leaders like that. They don't care. There are some boss. Yeah, because a leader won't want to be like that. There are some boss, they want to control everything. They want to control your life because you took because I came to apply for a job doesn't mean I don't have a life. They don't just think that everybody doesn't is just of subject to them. Should give people allowance, give people opinion. You understand? Understand. Let everybody express themselves. Like you said, yeah. even if what they are going to say, you are not going to use it, allow them speak. Don't just shut people down. It destroy their, let me use that word, it destroy their steez. You understand? It kills their steez, make them feel like they are not worthy, and that will kill their productivity. You understand? To kill the productivity. But when everybody is moving together, and we are working together, it builds that teamwork. Even if someone is absent, you understand, the other person can follow up and just because there's love, there'll be a backup. The lapses will show. Yes, sir. But when there's chaos and all this that we stated here, if they are missing, imagine some people. There are some people in organizations that they've allowed politics and ethnicity to just destroy everything. So people will be working, 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 working. And when it's time for appraiser, you see some people that are not even doing much, you'll be appraised more. All these things, they go a long way to affect that productivity that I want. I know productivity makes the nation economy grow, and this affects us, and we have to look into this very, very precisely. Thank you so very much, sir. Really appreciate all you have done today. Thanks for being around. Yes, I can see. Yes, Dr. Mayor Dedari, 001 now. Ma, are you there? I can see you. Kindly unmute, ma, and add your voice. Welcome, ma. Master Junior, see you. I'll call you later. Thank you, ma.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma.
Honestly, I didn't pick up. I cannot pick the the content of the discussion.
All right.
I cannot really pick it. I know it's the only love that we have today.
Yeah.
Uh, when he was talking, when our facilitator was talking, I want to say good evening, sir. Sorry for coming in without observing the protocols. I want to say good evening, sir, our facilitator. Thank you for being there for us. I want to say good evening to our anchor man, Cluster Shinyi. Thank you so much for what you do. I cannot really pick the content of the discussion. I don't know. Can you really help me out? Because I
Yeah,
had the problem with my network here.
yeah, it was like that for me last week. So the topic is how to show genuine love in the workplace. How to show
How
genuine love.
how
How
to show
to
genuine
show
love?
genuine love in our workplaces.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Most especially from the point of CEO to the staff. That's where I laid more
Okay,
emphasis, although I
okay,
spoke about this, a bit of how the staff
okay.
relates with
Thank
me.
you so much,
Yeah,
sir. From
yeah.
that point, I think I can say something. By the grace
Mm.
of God, good evening, everybody.
Yes,
Beautiful
ma.
cluster in the house. I say good evening, sirs. Good evening, ma. Our president, wherever you are, blessing of God be upon you. Chief Mrs. Badmos, thank you so much, wherever you are. Sir, how to show genuine love in our workplace. By the grace of God, I run a private school. I'm a proprietress. Talking about genuine love, the only thing I want to say at this on this point is this. You see, we just have to create a mind to love others. That's just it. Because if you want to place your love or try to love according to how people that are working with you are doing, you'll be doing the wrong thing. Honestly, you'll be doing the wrong thing. You yourself will not have joy, and at the same time, you not give joy to those people that are working with you. Because as a private uh, person in the business of running schools, personally, we have seen a lot. And I've come to realize that even people that are working with us, so to me, I don't really see it as their. I don't see them as the major cause. It's as a sort of the situation where they find themselves, as a result of the countries, and then the country where they are. But even at that, as a human being, a rational thinking individual, you shouldn't allow the situation you are, the environment you believe, I mean you belong, to condition you to that extent. Because what I've discovered in private school running is that no matter the quantity of love you show to your workers, even pluck your eyes like this and give it to them, they will still betray you. They will still do otherwise. But for me as a person, I've gotten to a level, like I used to say, that I've developed a thick skin. And for me, I do prepare for any eventuality. So as a person, it doesn't bother me even if I do good to you and you do otherwise. So in short, what I'm trying to say is that loving individual shouldn't be conditional. Let's get that right. Showing love to someone that you work with shouldn't be conditional. You shouldn't place any condition on it, saying that it is when you cover this that I will do this. No, 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 no. That's not the kind of love we are saying here. Because let's look at our Creator Himself. As human being, are we better? Are we perfect? But God will never look at that. And is still doing the best for us on daily basis, loading us with benefits on
Sir, can
daily
you hear
basis.
me?
Are you hearing me?
Oh, my network.
Are you hearing me?
Yes,
Hello,
now
someone.
we are back
Hello,
now.
someone.
Go on, ma.
Thank you so much. I'm trying to say that our love to another human being should not be conditional. Let's love as God loves everybody. The Bible says, for God loves the world. He loves all of us. He loves us without attaching any condition to it. And if God should attach condition, who are we to even meet up with the condition of God? And so if God can be so liberal like that, we too as human beings should be liberal. Because if you have to think of the way people work with you in an organization you belong, especially with those of us that are private person in business like this, honestly, you'll be doing the wrong thing, and God will not love you for that. So please, I want to say, as Clusterian, what we are saying is that let our love to other human beings be unconditional love. Let's love genuinely. Let's love with sincerity of purpose and sincerity of mind. And at any rate, that's what God rewards. If you love just because of what you are seeing or what you are collecting from somebody or what that person is doing for you or what you expect him to do for you, you don't love. You don't love. So I want to say, God will help us. God will guide us. God will change the nation we belong for good, because that is what we are saying. This nation must be rebuilt. This nation must be changed for better. Everybody must love, 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 and love. God bless everybody. That's my submission, sir.
All right. Thank you so very much, ma. From what you have mentioned, your spirit actually followed through everything that our facilitator mentioned, because he talked about, loving people genuinely, not thinking, not loving because of what you want to benefit, being authentic and being real. And that is what you have actually touched also. Thank you so very much, ma. We really appreciate you for all you do for humanity. Thank you for your consistency. Thank you for being that kind of elder that is always here, listening and supporting this vision. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you, man. Thank you,
You're
man.
welcome, sir.
Yes, Master Genie, kindly add your voice, sir, as we are moving forward, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Cluster Oluwaseyi. Thank you, our mommy, Dr. Mary Odedare. Thank you for that speech. And our Cluster Sapirian Nwako, thank you so much on the Genuine Love Revolution lecture and the collect that we have collected from you. See, many people don't realize how much love is important. They think when you are working, it's all about work. But if we take example of this community where we have today, this platform, I would say is the genuine love from the global president in person of Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, which I greet excellent evening wherever he is at the moment. And I greet the First Lady as well and all the great Closerian present in the house. We need to observe the genuine love in every aspect of our life, not just when we are indoor with our family or with our loved ones only. people at work are human beings like us. There is blood that runs through them. Like Cluster and Cyprian has said, uh, we need to listen. We need to be able to listen to other people. We need to be able to pay attention. Don't just be there to be a bench warmer. You need to be able to show that you are present. You need to be able to show at work that you are not just there, to work and just go home. If you are working like that, I advise that person to just leave that kind of work, because if you are not enjoying what you're doing, then you're not enjoying your life. So we need to be able to, show love in any environment where we are. And today's lecture is emphasizing on being genuinely in love with other people at your workspace. Don't just see them as just work colleague, which goes to the employer and the employee. Don't just look down on people, because the person that is, an intern today could end up being a director that is going to be a partner with you in the future. So anything can happen, like Mohamed has said, in the private sector, a lot of things go down, whereby all of us, if you don't have good, genuine, plain integrity, a lot of things will go down badly. But in life, whereby you have genuine love towards everybody you meet, everything will not be hard, because if you are a good person at heart, it will show on your face and it will show in your interaction with people. So, thank you very much for that great lecture today, Closteran, Sapran, Nwako. Thank you very much, Closteran Oluwaseyi, for all you do for humanity, for being able to, make sure we are here to gain and, collect from the Global Cluster platform. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Master Genie. That is the voice of the 002 certificate revolution of the global clusters. And as the ambassador has emphasized, that everyone in this second year must sabi something. Please, let's go learn how to use our hand and mind and brain to do something, learn some skills. We have some skills in the scholarship base of the global clusters, sponsored and supported by the London Till Career Institute. There are courses that you can do there to upskill yourself to meet up with the advanced economy that we have. Please, let's take the advantage of the scholarship as the last. Thank you so very much. Mr. Cyprans, Personal Cyprans, I just want to, as we are rounding off, I want to, we have some
Yeah.
yeah, I just want to ask a kind of question. Don't worry, it won't take you time to shed light on it. As we are rounding off, we have approximately just 6 minutes to deliberate. Sir, please, I want you to, you are advanced in what you do. uh, I want you to kind of encourage everyone on the call right now. All right. I want you to encourage everyone. How do you think? Now, this is genuine love. Yes. How do you think? We have different people with different characteristics. Yes, there might be a boss now that's not listening to this. There might be a staff now that is not listening to this. Now, since this is based on the leaders, that's the boss. Now, how do you advise me? This is about the boss right now. How do you advise me to relate with a kind of toxic HR or toxic boss? How do you advise me to just, how can I manage that? Should I just resign, or what do you suggest, sir? So are you there?
Thank you so much. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much, Clostrian Uluwashe. Yeah. And also want to appreciate all that have thanked me and all that have spoken to us. Okay, the question you asked, if I got you right, was how, as in those staff that have kind of toxic HR, how should they manage the situation, or what and what should they do to be able to, manage the situation? Did you get it? Did I get it very well?
Very well, sir. Very well, sir. Very well. Very well.
Oluwaseyi?
Yes. Very well, sir. Go on, sir.
You can hear me? Okay. So did I get the question correctly?
Yes, you did,
Did I get
sir.
the
You
question
did, sir.
correctly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You
Okay,
did.
okay. All right. All right. All right. I'll start with the fact that life is a journey, and and appropriate for everyone to always give a shot at every opportunity that comes his or her way. If you're in a workplace and you don't have a good HR, or maybe he or she is toxic, it might not really be toxic in the real sense. It might be the case. First thing you need to do as a staff under such HR, understand the person. Try to understand the person. It might not really, okay, one example that the HR might not only one that's having problem with the HR. HR doesn't manage only one person within their own jurisdiction. So if you are having problem, having controversy, having disagreement with the same HR, you alone should think about yourself. It might be the problem. So that's the first thing you should look into, because most times it's not really people we point at that they are victimizing us or they are oppressing us that are oppressing us. We might be the ones oppressing them. Just for you to be sincere to yourself and look into yourself and be like, all this is I'm doing. For example, action and reaction is always equal and opposite. That's what the Newton law states. Action and reaction are always equal and opposite. If you are getting queried from time to time, you cannot be queried out of nothing. If you can hear me, you cannot be queried out of nothing. There are things you might be doing wrong. It's left for you to look into those things and be like, okay, in actual sense, while I feel emotional that I'm being penalized from time to time, is there a thing I'm not doing well regarding this particular thing that querying me or I'm getting penalized for? That's the first where you're going to start. Then if you have scrutinized yourself by yourself and find out that, oh, okay, fine, I am not really defaulting in any way here. Now you have to go to them to find out how they want you to do things. If possible, call more times. Like if you're doing a project or a task, call them more often to find out, oh, this is what I came up with. Please, how am I on the right track? Can I do it this way? Engage them. Maybe that's what they are looking for. They want that closeness. They want you to connect them. Don't do things by yourself. That may be all they need from you. So if you do all this, like I said last week, just the network will not allow me. You can actually show love and not get anything in return. You can show love good and not get anything in return. That's life for you. It's not guaranteed that because you are being good, people will be good to you. No. You can be a good person and enter into trouble. So it's possible. When you have seen that you are not the reason, you have met the HR, you've tried to see how they would like things to be done, you have engaged them, you have even involved them in your day-to-day task, and they still found you fault. At that point, that's when you start reasoning. Even if all this thing didn't happen as a human being, you're progressive. You are in an organization and you see opportunity for a better organization, definitely. You don't even need to make an announcement before you apply. So if you have opportunity to leave, you leave. If you don't have, you endure. If you leave just like that without having any other opportunity, hunger will bring you back to the work. Hunger will take you back to that simply. So you endure while you look for better opportunity. Yes. It takes two to fight. If they're shouting at you, most times the reason why things linger is because nobody's agreeing to keep quiet. If they're shouting at you and you keep quiet, nothing will happen. At the end of the day, you say, okay, fine, I'm sorry, man. You move on. Why waiting for your opportunity? You're not going to be there forever. But most times, people don't know this. They will want to prove they are right. They want to defend themselves, hence bringing more problem to themselves. And they might not even get to find another opportunity before the organization ejects them. Because if your HR says that you are not good enough for the organization again, that your service is no longer needed, most CEOs will approve it. Most owners of the company will approve it. And that's how you are going to live. with nothing and then go back to the streets. That's when you regret your life. You may even be begging for opportunity to come back to the same work, to be humble, but you not find it. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So that is
Very,
how to
very.
do life. Cannot be so fair, but you can choose to be fair to yourself. Forget about how the situation treats you. Think about how you want yourself to be treated, how you treat yourself. You cannot say because I want to run away from big problem, I enter another bigger one. Because if you leave a job that is giving you the money that you need to feed, you will go hungry and you now measure the two situations and see the one that is better. So while you endure, while you do your best, you look for better opportunity. That's my answer. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so very much. I'm so very sure that everyone on the call and those listening to us on other media will definitely have been able to be blessed today. Thank you, Pastor Cypran. We appreciate all you have done today. Thank you so very much. We appreciate, and we appreciate the
You're welcome.
founder of Global Clusters, Ambassador Dr. Adekule Badmus. Thank you so much, sir, for creating this kind of platform for us to get accurate knowledge, accurate information, get connected. All this is what we do every day. And now most of us are getting value so very much. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you, sir. The 002 Genuine Love Revolution. Thank you so very much. Yes, as we close for today, please, as many that are on Facebook, on YouTube, kindly drop your reactions because you have to go now. It's 6 o'clock. Drop your reactions on the chat box so we get it. We are all learning together and for our own growth and for the growth of our nation and for the whole world in general. Thank you so very much. Before we go, yes, we ask ourselves, who are we? If you are just joining us, we are the community of professionals or upcoming professionals. We are the community of technocrats or upcoming technocrats. We are the community of entrepreneurs or upcoming entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of what we do. Because we do that. We have the right knowledge, we have the right power. Where we share accurate information of our industry because we believe when you have the right information, it's like a bridge for you to move from where you are to where you ought to be, and where we share accurate connection because we know that to whoever you are connected to, tell me what you collect. Like that's what we do all day, every day. And the social media platform of the global clusters is not just a social media platform where we come like have all the
Thank
features
you so much,
uh,
Mr. Clement.
on
Widely
on
ni ó ti
Facebook,
lọ
like
ògùn tó bá ní sẹ́ni
what we
kiri
have
yẹn
on
o.
Facebook, like what we have on LinkedIn,
Níbo ló wà?
and that platform of the global clusters is not where you just
Oníbò ló
come
fún
to
Alex náà ṣe gbé wọlé. Mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀
monetize,
sórí yẹn.
whereby
Mi ò
day
rántí ni.
by which you get onboarded, you start
Lọ́sẹ̀
making
mọ́wọ́ ẹni tó gbé wọlé ni.
and you have where
Ọ̀gá
you can
Adétun.
even sell your products and you go and you feel like a pro, the whole world will see you, genuine people see you, and they come patronize what you do. The Global Clusters platform is the first nation building platform whereby we are focused on building the people because we know that when you build the people, you build the nation. And the focus is that we want to make our nation Nigeria great again. I want to make Africa great again. And every day we come here to interact and we discuss. And the whole world is listening to us. And we believe that with this little light of ours, we are going to light up Nigeria, we're going to light up Africa, we're going to light up the world. That yes, we believe that yes, the change that we want is within us and it is very possible. You can join us on www.theglobalclusters.org. Check us out on what we do there or download our app the app Play Store. We have the Global Clusters. Download our app, study what we do, and join us. And every day we are all here coming together to deliberate on how we can be better. Tomorrow is Accurate Connection Revolution. Let's come learn how we can build that social capital that can help us build ourselves better, to have the right people in our life and for us to grow together. I say thank you so very much for all you do. Thank you for your time. By tomorrow, we come together again to talk on accurate connection revolution. In the voice of the global president, Ambassador Dr. Bikmi Badmos. I say thank you, and I thank you all on behalf of the 001 Genuine Love Revolution in person of Ambassador Afolabi Olayinka. And thank you, sir. The 002 was there, and he was the one that facilitated it in person of cluster Mr. Cypran, that's the 002 Genuine Love. And he is a relationship coach. You can reach out to him for some time out for some dialogue conversation can help you through in some areas that you need some emphasis. Thank you so very much. We see you tomorrow again, 5 o'clock tomorrow. Let's meet again for Accurate Connection Revolution. I am Oluwashi Odusagun. I say thank you and bye for now.
Thank you, everyone. Bye for now.